Waziri wetu wa ushirika na MSME, gavana wetu wa capital city yetu Nairobi, principal secretaries walio hapa, wana IG na DCI na uongozi wote wa jeshi letu la polisi, the Sacco community and the cooperative community present here this afternoon. Kwanza nataka niwashukuru kwa kupanga ili leo tuwe hapa. Nataka nimshukuru Bwana Matekwa na timu yake ya Police Sacco. Congratulations for the good work you're doing, and especially for building this facility. And that's why I'm happy to have this opportunity to be with you on this very important event. In the course of 110 years, Kenya's cooperative movement has evolved into an iconic institution anchoring several essential drivers of socio-economic transformation, including a savings culture, financial inclusion, mobilization of capital on a significant scale, and availability of affordable credit for Kenyans of all walks of life. And as you have heard from the minister, almost 32% of our GDP comes from our cooperative sector and Sacco ecosystem, meaning that it is a significant contributor to the development of our country. And that is the reason why I deliberately set up the ministry responsible for all the cooperators and all the micro and small enterprises, so that we can provide an environment for them to grow, to find government support, to create linkages, and to support the development of our country. And the example set by the Kenya Police Sacco is a great example. You've heard the extent to which the Sacco has made a contribution to the development of our police officers. As we speak, 14 million Kenyans have mobilized a total of 730 billion in total savings through their savings and credit cooperatives. This is a deep pool of capital that is usually invested in various assets, instruments, projects, and other ventures to generate a good return or a good life. I've seen the former IG confess that he has assets that he acquired using facilities from the Kenya Police Sacco. There cannot be a better testimony than that. Additionally, loans amounting to 700 billion are being serviced by members who have taken advantage of the comfortable terms, especially low rates of interest, to invest in income-generating and other welfare-enhancing endeavors. The flexibility and affordability of credit facilities offered by the Sacco sector, coupled with the inclusive and collective character of its deliberations, facilitate greater imagination in exploring investment opportunities and stronger confidence in taking transformative decisions. This is why the Kenya National Police Sacco is able to fearlessly pursue radical but prudent strategic directions and mobilize funds for investment in a project as unique as this sports stadium. It is very interesting, and I was told that we are going to launch a stadium built by a police Sacco. That looked very interesting. But it's also understood that our police service has made immense contribution to athletics and sports in general in Kenya. And because you have identified and seen that this facility is necessary for you to grow the talent and the expertise and the sports and in many members of the Kenya Police Service, And you have already put in 89, I'm told, million shillings. And because you have also agreed, Bwana Matekwa, that this facility is not only going to be used by the police service, it is also going to serve the community in South Sea. Ndio mheshimiwa? Huyo mheshimiwa. So I want to commit that because you already want to use and share this facility with the community, the Ministry of Sports is going to provide another 150 million shillings to enhance this facility, to put the terraces. I want you, Bwana Matekwa, and the IG to have a consultation with our Ministry of Sports, ndio mkubaliane ile facilities ambazo zitasaidia hapa kusaidia vijana wa area hii na jeshi letu la polisi. I am sure we can add other facilities here that can enhance the use of this facility in line with what the request of the community have said. The contribution of the cooperative sector to Kenya's socio-economic development is undeniable and substantial. 69% of Kenyans directly and indirectly participate in SACCOs, and the cooperatives account for 32% of our GDP. Further, the SACCO approach has provided a sustainable model for government to formulate and implement special funds that have been successful and to improve policies and programs aimed at deepening financial inclusion, design more responsive credit products, and mobilize savings. I say that because of the success of the SACCO system in Kenya, that is why we came up with the Hustler Fund, because it operates on the same principles as the SACCO we are celebrating 50 years later today. There is no doubt, therefore, that the cooperative sector is an important player in the nation's socio-economic arena. But this occasion is not just about any SACCO. We are here as guests of a special organization in a special sector. The Kenya National Police SACCO is unique because it draws its membership from law enforcement officers throughout the country. By injecting the discipline of our uniformed services and private sector ethos into its entrepreneurial vision, the society has achieved impressive successes in delivering to its members. I am also happy that I have listened to the CEO, and this organization now has transcended the police service and has brought on board other members of society who wish to be members. I will wait for my good Governor Sakaja to join, then he can come and explain to me what the experience. And hopefully, if he has good experience, he might persuade me to also come and join. The only difference between joining the police SACCO is that you need 2,000 shillings. In the Hustler Fund, you need no shillings. Since its registration 50 years ago, the SACCO's membership has grown, as we have been told, from 690 officers to 70,731 members today, with an asset base of Kenya shillings 47 billion, a loan portfolio of 40 billion, and total deposits from members of 28 billion, making it a significant actor in our economy and a leader among the biggest cooperative societies in our country. To be the third largest society in Kenya is not a simple feat. Congratulations. And again, our gratitude to the members, Madime and your team. Pongezini sana for doing the great job of putting this facility together. It is important, therefore, to celebrate this tremendous milestone. The Kenya National Police SACCO, 50 years of existence, have not been in vain. We have witnessed 5 decades of consistent growth, incremental achievement, and transformative impact. I am sure that each one of you has a story of success that is due solely or significantly to your membership of this great organization. It is because of the example of SACCOs like this that the government has committed to promote and celebrate the growth of a vibrant cooperative sector as a key component of our strategy to deliver rapid socio-economic transformation. The creation of a fully fledged Ministry of Cooperative and MSME Development is intended to provide a dedicated enabler and expeditiously create an enabling institutional framework to anchor the cooperatives as key drivers of sustainable development in our country. To signal this commitment, the ministry has been tasked to accelerate the completion of a robust legal and regulatory framework to promote a sustainable and competitive cooperative sector for socio-economic growth within the context of a devolved system of government. And Cheluguyan team, they have marching orders on what they need to do to make sure that there is a supportive legislative environment that makes sure that all our SACCOs, cooperatives, and micro and small enterprises have an enabling legal regime and framework that supports their growth and their expansion. Further, the legislative amendment to introduce a central liquidity facility and create a shared services digital platform will enhance the performance of the sector by providing much-needed short-term borrowing among SACCOs and also by enabling them access the National Central Payment System. As was said by the CEO of this organization in the clip that we saw, already the services of this organization, by using technology, 35% of the services of this organization have already moved online, meaning that technology is an important enabler for efficient, effective service delivery in any field. And that is also, that ties into our government drive to ensure that to make government efficient, to make government effective, to allow early decision making, to make payment of government services corruption-free, we are moving all government services to a digital platform so that citizens can access government services from anywhere. You don't have to go to no office, you don't have to go queue anywhere. You can access government services on your phone. That is where we want to take this. And again, already the example is being set by the Kenya Police Sacco. They are telling us that technology is the biggest branch. The digital branch is the biggest branch. Yeah? So there can never be any further evidence. We cannot be looking for further evidence that technology will make us much more efficient, will make us much more effective, and we can deliver more better when we are on a technology platform. We join these celebrations to underscore the government's recognition of the role of cooperatives in wealth building, job creation, and poverty eradication. At the same time, this particular milestone celebrates the commendable achievements of a special organization that serves a very unique category of Kenyans. I am particularly encouraged to note that the Kenya National Police Sacco is firmly guided by its value system, especially its commitment to the community and the spirit of service for all. Your support to the youth through the provision of this wonderful sporting facility is a most admirable contribution that must be commended very, very highly. It is not lost on me that the National Police Service has been a consistent incubator of sterling sporting talent that have proudly excelled in important local, regional, and international events and flown our country's flag high globally. As a result, a good portion of Kenya's athletic and other sporting medals are from members of the Sacco, and that is why I am committing another 150 million Kenya shillings from the Ministry of Sports to support this facility. The opening of this stadium, therefore, is a noble investment and also a serious statement of intent to empower many more young Kenyans who aspire to pursue various careers in sports at the highest level in and outside our country. I commend the Sacco for its consistency in excellence and congratulate the Board of Directors, management, and members for 50 years of growth and 50 years of achievement. This performance is certainly due to your commitment, the seriousness with which you choose capable leaders and hold them accountable, as well as your collective commitment to your values, guiding principles, and founding objectives. Congratulations to all of you, and keep up the good work. And it is an occasion also. This is a very important occasion for me, because on the back of this success, on the back of 50 years of the Police Sacco, I wish to make a couple of announcements on the Hustler Fund, because I know many members of this Sacco are also members of the Hustler Fund. And we launched the Hustler Fund about 2 months ago, responding to a certain category of people who, unlike you good people who have 2,000 to join a Sacco, there are others who don't have the 2,000. So I decided they also should belong to a Sacco. And that is why we initiated the Hustler Fund. I wish to state that we now have 18 million Kenyans who have opted to be members of the Hustler Fund. Of those 15 million members, of those 18 million members, 15 million Kenyans have borrowed from the Hustler Fund, which is a really commendable number of Kenyans. Out of the 15 million Kenyans who have borrowed, 14.2 million are regularly servicing their borrowing. 800,000 of them have challenges because they have exceeded the time they were supposed to pay. But we are confident that because the time for them to pay have not lapsed, they will catch up with the other 14.2 million who are servicing their borrowing regularly. Today, we are announcing, because I made a commitment, that the Hustler Fund will provide two things. It will provide, number one, credit, and a platform for people who cannot borrow from anywhere else to borrow from the Hustler Fund. I also promised, number two, that we will provide a savings component where as you borrow, you save. Because this organization you have had is built on the backbone of savings. 28 billion Kenya shillings is deposits from members who are saving in this organization. So we have also built a savings component into the Hustler Fund. And let me say the numbers. 18 million Kenyans have opted into the Hustler Fund. 15 million have borrowed. 14.2 million Kenyans are servicing their loans regularly. 800,000 are behind schedule, but I'm sure they will catch up. And we have lent 17 billion Kenya shillings to these members. We have lent 17 billion Kenya shillings, and for the last 2 months, members of the Hustler Fund have also saved 850 million Kenya shillings. So we are now building a pool of savings. Like you have built 28 billion shillings in 50 years, we will catch up with you very soon. Because we are almost 1 billion shillings and it's not yet 3 months. I am sure in 2.5 months we will reach 1 billion shillings, and therefore we'll catch up with you very soon. So we want to build the sense of savings in Kenya, because development, investment is a function of savings. If we don't save, we cannot borrow. The reason why Police Sacco is lending is because there are people saving. If you didn't have savings in this Sacco, wewe matekwa ungelend nini? Ungekuwa na mambo ya kulend, si ndio? So, let me say, I also committed to the people of Kenya that beyond saving, and every member who borrows on the Hustler Fund will have an opportunity. If they repay, they will have an opportunity to borrow more. As Sakaja was asking me, when is tutaongeza lini hii? So today ndio hiyo siku tunaongeza. So of the 14 million Kenyans, 14.2, we have identified 6 million of them to increase their credit limit. So 6 million members of the Hustler Fund, from tomorrow, you can access more money. Some of you will access double what you have been accessing. Some of you will access another 80% of what you have been accessing, like that, like that, like that. So 6 million members of the Hustler Fund will, from tomorrow, access more money than they have accessed. And we are going to review the credit limit of every member every 4 months. We will add an additional ceiling for you so that we can grow everybody and we can look at everybody. And end of this month, and this is very important, end of this month, every borrower on the Hustler Fund will be assigned a financial grade. And you can know that my financial grade is this, therefore I am good, or I need to improve, or I need to work on my credit, and you will be explained what makes you have a good grade. Number one, it is paying. Number two, repaying on time. Number three, borrowing regularly. Number four, saving regularly. That will earn you bonga points that will add you the amount of money you can borrow from the Hustler Fund. And we are going to collaborate with the other SACCOs. That's number one. Number two, this end of this month, as I have said, every borrower will be assigned a financial grade. And again, end of this month, again as I promised, we are going to launch the Hustler Fund, now the microcredit, where now SACCOs, where SACCOs like the Police Sacco can also join and borrow money for your members. People in chamas, people in cooperatives, people in groups can also benefit from the Hustler Fund. That product is going to be launched end of this month so that we can again grow the number of people. Wale wamama wako kwa chama, wale wamama wako kwa group, wale wengine wako kwa sako fulani. Kuanzia mwisho wa mwezi huu, sasa tutakuwa na product ya pili ambayo itakuwa ni product ya watu wako kwa vyama, wako kwa groups, wako kwa sako, pia waweze kufaidika na pesa ambayo iko na riba ya chini, ndio tuweze kusaidia watu wengi waweze kupata pesa ya kuendesha biashara zao. Na kama vile nilivyosema, for purposes of being clearly understood, kuanzia kesho wale watu wamekuwa wanakopa kwa Hustler Fund tutaongeza limit ya pesa ambayo unaweza, kama ulikuwa unapata 500 na umelipa mara 2 mara 3, kesho sio 500, utakuwa unapata sasa 1000. Na wale mko 1000 mtasonga 2000, na wale mko 2000 mtasonga 3000. Hivyo ndio kila mtu sasa tuende hiyo safari, na vile tulisema tutasukuma hiyo mpaka ifike unaweza kukopa shilingi 50,000 kwa hiyo Hustler Fund. Alafu tutakuja mwisho wa hii mwezi utakuwa unaweza kukopa mpaka shilingi $500,000 kwa wale wako katika SACCOs, tukiendelea na hivyo. So it is an important occasion for us to speak to all people who are saving in the Sacco movement. The anchor of any borrowing is saving. You can only borrow what if you have the culture of saving. And even for us as a country, that is where we are going. We are making sure that we are building the savings culture. We are building the culture to pay our taxes so that we can live within our means and we can avoid our country sliding into the slippery area of huge debts that cannot be paid. I also want to say that because we are in this area, nilikuwa naishi hapa Sauti, hapo karibu na Kenya Water. So mimi wewe mheshimiwa, upange mambo yetu ya barabara hapo, naona kidogo imeenda kombo. So hapa Sauti tumekubaliana na governor wetu wa Nairobi ya kwamba mambo ya kupanda miti Nairobi, tumekubaliana miti milioni ngapi mheshimiwa itapandwa hapa? Milioni 12 ama ngapi? Yeah, 11 million trees itapandwa hapa Nairobi, na tutaongeza ikienda sawa sawa. Na kuanzia tarehe 1 mwezi wa 3, vile nilivyosema, wale wote ambao tulikuwa ile mpango ya kazi mtaani tutaibadilisha sasa, wale watatusaidia in the greening of Nairobi. So tutabadilisha ile jeshi ya kazi mtaani iwe ni jeshi ya mazingira hapa Nairobi, na it will be co-funded between the national government and the county government. Tumekubaliana Sacks? Yeah, tuko pamoja hapa. So tutaendelea namna hiyo, ndio tupangane. Kama ni vijana 10,000 watalipua na county 5,000 na national government italipa 5,000, ndio hii Nairobi iweze kwenda mbele. Nakubaliana na bwana IG ya kwamba ile program yetu ya affordable housing, kwa sababu tumesema tunataka kujenga nyumba, badala ya wewe kulipa mortgage, kulipa rent shilingi 10,000, tunataka ulipe mortgage shilingi 10,000. Baada ya miaka 15 nyumba hiyo iwe yako. So hapa Nairobi na sehemu zote za Kenya, nakubaliana na IG ya kwamba askari wetu wajumuishwe katika hiyo program ya kuuziwa manyumba ya affordable housing. Kwa hivyo mjipange, nitamwambia waziri na pia wizara ya mambo ya housing waketi chini na Sacco yenu, mtuambie mnahitaji nyumba ngapi Nairobi, nyumba ngapi kaunti fulani, ndio tuanze kupanga vile na nyinyi mtajumuishwa katika kununua hiyo manyumba, ndio muwe na mahali pazuri pa kuweka familia zenu. So we are going to work with you, kwa sababu nyumba nyingi ya shilingi 10,000 ya enye unalipa rent hapa 2 bedroom ni karibu shilingi 20,000 kama ni 2 bedroom. Lakini sasa tutakupatia nyumba 2 bedroom kama hiyo, hautakuwa unalipa shilingi 20,000 rent, utakuwa unalipa shilingi 10,000 mortgage. Nyinyi mnaona tofauti? Ile 20,000 unalipa kila mwezi, hiyo nyumba baadaye inakaa tu kwa ya mwenyewe. Lakini hii unalipa 10,000, nyumba itakuwa nini? So faida ni mara mbili. Unalipa bei ya chini na nyumba inakuwa yako. Kwani nyinyi watu wamuoni hii maneno? That is what we want to achieve. Tayari hapa Nairobi tumeanzisha ujenzi wa manyumba karibu 40,000. Juzi nilifanya mkutano ya watu wa pale Makongeni, kulikuwa na matatizo kidogo, sasa tumetatua, tunaenda kujenga nyumba zingine 30,000 pale Makongeni. Nyinyi mkiwa tayari, tunaweza kuwapatia portion ya hiyo manyumba, muanze kununulia watu wenu. Tunaelewana jameni? Na bora uwe na deposit hiyo ingine, tutakupanga ndio uweze kulipa polepole. Na huyu Matekwa na watu yake watakuwa wana deduct hapo, wanatuma huko kwetu, tunaendelea. Si ndio boss? So tuendelee namna hiyo na tushirikiane kwa njia hiyo. Mimi nataka niwashukuru sana kwa kutukaribisha. Tulichelewa kidogo, lakini tulichelewa zaidi wakati tulisikia iko lunch. So tukasema tusiende mapema, pengine tukamaliza haraka alafu tukaambiwa murudi. So asante sana Bwana Matekwa kwa kutukaribisha katika sehemu hii. Tunawashukuru sana kwa kupanga hii kazi mzuri kwa niaba ya jeshi letu la polisi, na mjue ya kwamba you have our support. Mambo yale mengine mengi ambayo yanahusika na askari wetu, tumesema tutengeneze task force kamili. Bwana Maraga, judge wetu wa zamani, Chief Justice, ana kusanya mawazo na mapendekezo, na nimeshukuru ya kwamba watu wengi wanachangia katika kujua ni vipi askari wetu ambao ni tegemeo kubwa ya usalama wa taifa letu la Kenya, pia na wao sisi kama society tunaweza kuwalinda vipi kwa kuhakikisha kwamba wanafanya kazi katika mazingira mazuri, wanapata mapato kulingana na ile sacrifice wanatoa. So nangojea hiyo report. Ile mimi nataka ni waashua ya kwamba hiyo report ikifika, hatutachukua muda, we will implement it expeditiously so that we can benefit the membership of our security sector. Na mimi nataka ni waombe, wakati tunashughulika na kupanga vile mtakaa vizuri, vile mtaendesha mambo yenu vizuri, vile terms of service itakuwa improved, pia na nyinyi mtushikilie, mtusaidie tuwe na usalama wa kutosha katika taifa letu la Kenya, ili tuweze kuzalisha uchumi, tuondoe umaskini, tuzalishe nafasi za ajira na tupeleke taifa letu mbele. I wish you, good people, joyful and blessed celebration on your 50th anniversary and another 50 years and beyond of growth, achievement and success. I now declare the Kenya National Police deposit-taking Sacco Stadium officially opened. Thank you very much. Asante sana.